So guys, one thing that I would like you to never forget when you're using Flutter block is the block provider. So if you don't call this, or if you don't use this block provider inside of your application when you're using Flutter block, your application is gonna crash. It's gonna crash because it's not gonna get the initialization or the instance of your qubit or your block. So make sure you add it just here. So for me, or for this application, we're gonna have too many blocks or too many qubits. This is the reason why we're gonna use here a multi block provider like this. The child will be the material, and here the providers will be many providers. So here we can inject our block providers. So let's say block provider, this one here. Let me remove this. Here let's say post data qubits, just like this. So guys, let's now test and see if everything works as expected. So let me restart the application and see. Okay, loading, and then so let me see if the data are actually, yeah, it's good. As you can see here, we have all the posts. These posts here are coming from the server. So all we have to do now is to replace everything here, to put here the real title, and here below the real body, and to put a very beautiful loading widget. Yeah, we gonna change this. So first, let's remove this here. We remove it, and after that we're gonna add this variable here. So let's say here if state equals loading, if the application is in the loading state, you're gonna return a centered widget. In the other case, you're gonna have that single child scroll view that have all the data. So inside of here, we're gonna have a child, and here let's say lottie. Don't forget that we have a lottie in our assets files, in our asset folders. Don't forget that, because we have done that at the very beginning of the application. So here in our assets, we have assets, images, and here we have our loading lottie here. And don't forget also to add that to your pubspec YAML file here. So as you can see here, we have assets. So everything that is in the images folders will be accessible to our application. So let me see if everything is good. Images, yeah, loading.json is there. So let's move forward. Here, let's say the name will be, so assets, images, and then loading.json. Let's remove this const here because it's not a const anymore. Just like this. Let's restart the application and see. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Let me restart again. Yeah, it's not taking so long because my connection is very fast, but I can try to make it very low here and see if, yeah, let me say here, wait, something like future delayed duration, let's say seconds, 3 seconds. Let's say, let me restart the application and see. Yeah, as you can see, we have our loading widget there. Okay, it's good. Let me comment out this and go back to our post view interface, and yeah, everything works.